Madam Speaker, I move that this House express its deep concern at reports of violence and riots in Tibet and subsequently elsewhere in China, call on all sides to show restraint, express its strong support for the right of people to protest peacefully, urge the Chinese authorities to react carefully and proportionately to protest, and urge China to engage in meaningful dialogue with representatives of the Tibetan people in order to achieve a lasting resolution of problems in Tibet. Madam Speaker, as members know, the subject of Tibet has been very much in the headlines in recent days. The New Zealand Government is deeply concerned at the violence there, and we are monitoring the situation closely. We have urged all involved to exercise restraint. We want to see an end to the violence. While latest reports from Lhasa indicate the city is calm, this does not necessarily mean the situation has been resolved. In New Zealand, we respect the right of people to protest peacefully. We have urged the Chinese authorities to react carefully and proportionately to protest, both in the handling of events as they arise and in dealing with them in legal terms afterwards. The New Zealand Government has also long urged China to engage in meaningful dialogue with representatives of the Tibetan people. In our view, this remains the best way to achieve a lasting resolution to problems in Tibet. The New Zealand Government's views on this matter have been conveyed to the Chinese authorities. There was contact with those authorities over the weekend involving the New Zealand Ambassador to China, Tony Brown. There was subsequent engagement yesterday with both the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Chinese Ambassador here in New Zealand. It's my expectation that dialogue will continue through diplomatic channels. I'm advised that the Chinese authorities have formally confirmed that they have taken note of the New Zealand Government's concerns about the situation in Tibet. I welcome that advice and also China's readiness to talk to us about developments. We have made New Zealand's position very clear and will continue to do so. I'm advised that the approach the New Zealand Government has taken is very much in keeping with that of other governments who have expressed concern about developments in Tibet. It is my intention to raise these issues with the Chinese leadership when I next meet with it. If everything goes according to plan in relation to the proposed free trade agreement, that will be next month in Beijing. As members know, human rights issues, including those concerning Tibet, are a regular feature of my discussions with Chinese leaders, as they are of ministerial and official level discussions. Madam Speaker, this year is an important year for China as it prepares to host the Olympic Games. We have seen the enormous effort which has been put into preparations, and we hope the Games will be a success. It is no surprise that the issues which are now arising in respect of Tibet have focused international attention on China. The Court of World Opinion will judge how China manages these issues and any others that arise in coming months. The New Zealand Government very much hopes that China can demonstrate calm leadership befitting a country of its size and growing international role. In conclusion, Madam Speaker, I can advise that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade has been aware of 5 New Zealanders in Tibet. All were understood to be planning to leave, and at least one has already left Tibet.